So welcome back to the Easy VC Brief and Happy New Year. We are here in our offices next to our portfolio wall today. I'm Max von Polnitz, Managing Director for Ajinomoto Group Ventures, a deep tech fund based in Silicon Valley. This is your espresso shot of venture capital news, no jargon, no fluff, just 3 stories delivered every Thursday for your listening pleasure. If you are nursing a hangover this New Year's Eve, I've kept the pod to about 6 minutes. Today, I plan to dive into my 3 predictions for 2026. But before those, let's talk about the wildest deal that dropped right before Christmas Eve. Nvidia just paid $20 billion for Grok, except they didn't actually buy the company. Let me repeat that, $20 billion for non-exclusive access to Grok's inference chip technology and to hire their team. Grok raised $750 million 3 months ago at a $6.9 billion valuation. So Nvidia paid a 3x premium. This is the new M&A playbook. Meta did it with Scale.ai, Google did it with Character, Microsoft did it with Inflection AI. Pay a premium, get the tech and talent now, avoid the FTC regulatory hurdle. Wild times. All right, now let's get into what I think happens in 2026. My first prediction. First major industrial deployment of humanoid robots at scale. Humanoid robots have been 5 years away for 15 years. I'm sure you've seen the Boston Dynamics parkour videos since Obama's first term. Very cool, very expensive, very not ready. But the last 18 months changed everything. The AI actually works. Vision models and reinforcement learning lets these robots adapt. Manufacturing costs drop to where unit economics actually make sense. And labor shortages are so bad, CFOs will actually bet on robots. I think we'll see a big automotive manufacturer, probably Germany or Japan, where labor costs are insane, announce a pilot with Figure, Tesla's Optimus, or a Chinese player. Not replacing workforces, but taking dirty, dangerous, repetitive tasks away. A friend working on e-commerce fulfillment said to me, if a humanoid robot works 2 shifts and lasts 3 years, it pays for itself versus human labor in Western markets. 3 years ago, that math didn't work. Now it does. 2026, first major industrial humanoid deployment, not in your house, but on the factory floor. My second prediction for 2026, there's going to be a massive consolidation in defense tech. Between 2023 and 2025, billions flooded into defense tech. Every pitch deck suddenly had Anduril 4X. Anduril for drones, satellites, autonomous boats. 2026 is when reality hits. Defense isn't SaaS. The DoD actually has to use your product in combat where lives depend on it. Getting from conference demo to integrated military supply chain is climbing Everest in flip-flops. Companies with real traction become consolidators. Take Sapphire, one of our portfolio companies. They're working on electrification of the US Army, solving the real problem of soldiers carrying too much weight and batteries. They're actually deploying solutions in the field, not vaporware. Companies like Sapphire could acquire overfunded, underdelivered startups at fire sale prices. Winners emerge in autonomous systems and space infrastructure. The Anduril wannabes competing directly with Palmer Luckey, good luck. Bottom line, no real revenue or contracts by mid-2026. Start polishing your LinkedIn. And my third and final prediction, Chinese automakers will dominate emerging market sales and put existential pressure on European brands. Nobody in the West wants to admit it. Chinese cars have gotten shockingly good, and they're doing it at price points that make European manufacturers look absurd. I saw a review recently on the new Huawei Maxtro in Asia. This luxury vehicle competes with Mercedes S-Class and BMW 7 Series, but it's packed with tech that makes those cars look ancient. AI-powered everything, autonomous driving that actually works, displays wrapping the entire cabin. The kicker? They're priced at 60 to 70% of a comparable German sedan. The Maxtro is a statement. We're building a tech company's vision of luxury cars. And I gotta say, they nailed it. The integration with our phones, smart home, digital ecosystem, seamless in ways legacy automakers still struggle with. But it's not just luxury. BYD, Geely, NIO are crushing it across every price point in Southeast Asia, Latin America, and even parts of Africa. Markets where German brands used to dominate are now Chinese territory. Why? They're 30 to 40% cheaper with comparable features, better at tech integration, younger buyers want, and building entire charging ecosystems. My prediction, by end of 2026, at least one major European automaker announces plant closures, specifically citing Chinese competition in emerging markets. Of course, we might see regulation and protectionism support mature markets, but that's short-term thinking. The tragic irony, German engineering is still world-class, but they're building 2020 products for a 2030 market, while Chinese competitors are building 2030 products today. All right, that's it. To recap, Nvidia paid $20 billion to not buy a company. Defense tech is about to get Darwinian. Robots are finally coming to the factory floor. And Chinese automakers are eating Europe's lunch in the global south. Happy New Year. See you next week. This is the Easy VC Brief. I'm Max. Keep building.